Hazel family, I wanted to do a reading, and Liger's not working. I think he might be on the patio, so he doesn't know that I'm working inside. And this is where I like to do my readings when I'm at home. We either do it on Liger's carpet there, or we do it right here. And so I said I wanted to manifest my sexy beast back to be able to get to the place where it was strong enough to be able to be towed here, so that I could finish working on it. And I just got notification from my landlord that he has solidified the back end or the front end, and he's gonna strengthen the back end so that it's strong enough that I can tow it here. Manifested, boom. I've asked for some other things too, and so I'm going to be heading. Spirit gave us time frames. They gave us the time frame with the June bug. It said something's going to happen over the next 2 to 3 days, and then it's going to come to full manifestation within 3 weeks, and then you'll know where you're going to go or what you're going to do. So he just said to me, stay tuned to probably get it done within the next 3 weeks. So that's dead on. But I still had some questions, so I thought I'll bring you guys in on it, right? So ask your question to Spirit. What are you looking for an answer for? And I'm just gonna jump up. Hold on a second. I want to make sure I turned off my work line. Gosh, it's 10 o'clock. Okay. So what I do is I just look at my, here, I'll lift your little head. So what I have is this cabinet here, and I have these drawers right here. And I'm just gonna allow Spirit to guide. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? 4 cards, pick a number. 3 was my first one that popped up, so that's gonna be extremely important for me. We got the Divine Feather Oracle. Really? Alice in Wonderland. And I saw another. Hold on, I guess are we gonna get one from each deck? No? What are we gonna do? Fareytale. Fareytale. Which one is the Fareytale? I think, oh, it's right here. Okay. These 3. Okay. If Liger comes in, he can come work with us. Baby, do you know what Mommy's doing? Okay. So what we're gonna do, 2 from each. This rag rug, I swear to God, I'm constantly tying these back, and they keep coming undone. They're driving me nuts. I like this carpet, but everything's loose. So carpet is the foundation, right? Everything's loose. So I'm not gonna throw it away. I'm just gonna tie them up, tie it and then tie the ends together, right? Tie the ends together so it's secure. So, oh my God, think about that. I'm not gonna throw it away. I'm just gonna tie the ends together so it's secure. That's my trailer. There's my answer. Can you believe? We gotta pay attention to the words that we say. Unbelievable. I'm not gonna throw it away. Because he says, you're gonna, he keeps trying to talk me into throwing it away. He goes, everyone says this is ridiculous and you're crazy to do this and it's gonna cost you a fortune. And I'm like, you know what, that represents my spiritual twin and myself. I'm not throwing it away. You might think it's impossible, but it's not impossible for Archangel Michael. And not impossible for the fact that, nobody helped me when I was there. He didn't help me. He watched me, right? Watched me struggle and do everything by myself when he could have helped. And other people, same thing. But when I got here, I had all these people coming asking, I'll help you. Everyone worked with me around the clock. It was amazing. So I'm not gonna throw it away. Look at this, another piece, right? It's like another piece. And that's what he said. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so expensive and it's gonna be such a hassle and blah, blah, blah. It's a freaking like 6.5 by 12.5 foot trailer. It's not like it's a giant home. It's not a jet, right? It's pretty basic. So basic carpentry, that's all that's needed. So I wanted to manifest somebody that would be enjoying it and have fun. I would like to do it with my twin. That's my dream, is that I wanted to do this with him. That's what I'm asking the universe for. So, I mean, I gotta get it here, right? So it's like one step at a time. Hold on, I just gotta tie this off because it's come loose. So I just gotta tie it off because it's come loose. Hold on. I know. Everything I say means something. I just can't get over that just came out of my mouth. That was my answer. I knew it anyway when he said, you know, everyone I talked to said you should just throw it away. Yeah, well, you know what? It doesn't matter to you. It matters to me, right? So I don't really care what everybody else thinks. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Here's another piece. So what I need to do is I need to just go around, I need to check and see where are the pieces that are loose. What's loose? What needs to be secured? What, you know, I don't need to rip down the walls. I don't need to rip the whole carpet apart. I just need to, where is it loose? What needs to be secured? Okay, handle it. This, pick up a few pieces here and there. I said that from the beginning. You know, everyone's like, tear it down and start over. Why? It's not all destroyed. It shouldn't have been torn apart as much as it was. Correct for neutrality. Number 1. What's the message for number 1? Let's shuffle them first, and then we'll have Archangel Michael rip a card out. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose number 1. What the heck? It's right on top. Believe. You need to believe. Whatever the situation is. No way. No way. Hold on.
Incoming team chat request.
Unbelievable. I hung this up.
Incoming team chat request. Income.
No. Sorry. No. I'm doing a reading. I don't need, I thought I hung it up. Okay. So, you need to believe. And the message underneath it is strange encounters. So, strange encounters, it's kind of like I said to my last client. You ask for what it is that you want. The universe is asking you, what do you want? You know, miracles happen every single day. I manifest all day long, every single day. I manifest, 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 manifest. Because I believe in spirit. I trust in spirit. If they're telling you that you can, then you can. If they're saying, look, you know what, this is best left, or, you know, this is not in your highest good, or we're going to do something different. But right now, mystical, magical experiences happen. They happen to me. They can happen to you if you believe in it. So, she's got a unicorn with her. She doesn't look like she's very trusting, or he. She's saying, or you're saying, I've never seen a unicorn. So, you know, that's a fairy tale. I've never seen a unicorn. But all of a sudden, here's a unicorn in front of her. She didn't think they were real either, right? So, what's going on is Spirit saying something that you don't believe is possible is actually going to happen in your life. I didn't ever think that it wasn't possible. I didn't know how it was possible, right? So, right now, I know that this has happened to me. So, Spirit's saying it's happened to you. It's things that you can't explain. Strange encounters. People that are very different than the norm, right? Perhaps you have spiritual guides that speak to you. I have audio messages. I get flashes. I know that what works with me is spirit. I know, and I know when it's coming from the light, and I know when it's coming from the night side. It hurts when it comes from the night side. It hurts my ear, high pitched. The words are discouraging. From the light side, it's positive and hopeful and optimistic and forward moving and affirming and happy. Right? Doesn't mean that they're going to tell you, yes, you can do everything and everything's in your highest good when it isn't, but they're not going to make you feel bad. They're not going to make you, they're not going to hurt you. So right now, this is about connecting with people that are like you and allowing this to come in because you're not like other people either. This is about discovering a new place, a new environment, a new climate maybe than what you're used to. You've been somewhere else. What else? Let's go to the divine feathers and see what else. You can do and be whatever you want to be. So, She's magical and he's magical. And they need to trust that what they have between them is real. There's a reality of each other's existence. I've asked for that. I asked my client, what is it that you want? And then he told me, and I said, you need to ask for more. I wish you would ask for more. And he says, I would just like to hear what the person wants. I would just like to hear communication from the person. And I'm like, really? I would like more than that. I would like to have this, no more masks and no more hidden, and come forward and communicate and start moving forward and move into a relationship and get going on my life. I would like to start doing it together with the person that loves me, right? And to be open and honest about it and do it as a team. That's what I'm asking for, right? Why don't you ask for something? So they're showing you the phoenix rising, the peacock, right? Inherited wisdom is emerging at this time. Watch it and ready yourself for a rebirth. This is a rebirth. Something is going on here, and somebody doesn't really want to believe it. They're fearful that it's not going to happen, or I've yeah, well, this is what was shown before, and this happened. And Spirit's saying, you need to watch your words, watch what you're saying, because you're manifesting what you're saying. Keep it positive, honor it, right? You think about the peacock feathers. My daughter sent me a picture today of a Mother's Day several years ago, and my grandson gave me a jar, and it was filled with feathers, and in it was this feather. I still have it. He was just a little tiny peanut, and I said, look, I still have it. Look what's on this feather. It's the all-seeing eye. I said yesterday, look at the sky. It's like the eye of Ra. It's the all-seeing eye. You're being watched. You're being watched. So stand in your integrity. Stand in your integrity and speak your truth and say what it is that you want. Watch it and ready yourself for rebirth. This is literally the symbol of the phoenix rising. The peacock is. It most resembles the phoenix rising. Something is coming back. It's the resurrection. Okay. Whatever you can't believe in, throw it out the window. Even if you're just humoring me, just humor me. Tell the universe what it is that you would like to see have happen. I would like to, when I go back to California to pick up my tiny sexy beast, to bring my twin back with me so that we could do it together. If he wants to have a room of his own, it's right there. Okay, this is number 2. Keeping up. Immense effort. Advance. Advance. What is that? Advance in the direction of your dreams. It's holding a clock. Holding a clock. She looks trepidatious. Again, trepidatious. So things are starting to move really quickly. And maybe it's hard for you to keep up with everything that's happening. It is for me. Everything's manifesting really, really fast. So you got to work hard possibly to make something happen. I'm working very hard. So things are happening, things are manifesting, but I'm working very hard. I am. I'm doing essential oils. I'm doing private readings. I'm working online. I'm still settling things around in this house and settling the garden. And now I've got to, I'm going to be going within a few weeks back to California. So it's like trying to keep up, right? And maybe in your life, you're trying to keep up and you don't feel like you're getting anywhere. Oh, great. Sounds great for you. You're finally manifesting. I keep I'm on a treadmill and I don't feel like I'm getting anywhere. It's taking a lot of effort. So Spirit says you're going to have to devote more time than you wanted to. And sometimes sacrifices are going to be made. You can't get something without giving something. Something needs to be sacrificed. And you need to focus on where you're going. You're going to get there. You're going to advance. You're going to advance. And it's about working really, really hard and getting ahead. It's about being determined and well, see, I was talking about my sexy beast, my tiny trailer, right? It's hard work, it is, but I loved it. It was, and I've got to be determined, right? I'm not going to let that go. I'm not going to let it fall apart. Fuck that. I'm going to keep it for myself, and I'll keep it because I'm going to put so much of myself in it, I won't be able to afford to sell it. So when you do this, when you move forward in the direction of your dreams, and my girlfriend, I called I voice messaged my girlfriend and I said, you know, he's telling me I should just let it go, and you know, he's such a negative about it. And she's like, don't give up on your dream. And this is advance in the direction of your dreams, right? Advance in the direction of your dreams. You're going to move through to the next stage, and it's going to be rewarded. The effort that you put in is going to be rewarded. It's going to move forward. You're going to have to move quickly. I've been getting this for the last 2 days, that there's going to be sudden changes. You're going to choose logic over emotion, and because things are going to speed up and you're going to have to move quickly, right? Decisive action. A great deal that you're going to have to process quickly, integrate it all, and move forward. So, correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality. I haven't used this deck in quite a while, but I bought Alice in Wonderland plants today. 3? No, I'm not doing 3. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Actually, did I buy the Alice in Wonderland plant? I bought lavender because I said I wanted lavender. And you know what? Now I'm going to go back and I'll bring my own lavender back. So I probably could have got, and I got carnations that smell really good. This one. Duck. So duck is about comfort. Creature comforts. It's about the comfort of home. It's about wanting to stay in a place of comfort. It's about wanting to make things comfortable. I'm looking at my guitar right now as I say that. This place is really comfortable, actually. It's relaxed. It's comfortable. Doesn't that guitar just look at home and happy sitting there? Somebody is gonna, you know, walk into the living room and they're just gonna want to pick it up and play it. It's just relaxed and easy, right? So duck, find comfort and balance in simple ways. You have support all around you. We often don't think we do have support, but maybe we're looking in the wrong direction, right? I think we need to look up first. We got support all around us. You know, sometimes all you need is just somebody else to say, you know, good job. I didn't need anybody to do the work. I just really wanted somebody to talk to. And so I wasn't doing it alone. But I mean, I could put my friends from Wisconsin on a video chat, and I can be working on my trailer, and they can be saying, yeah, you know, whatever. So the ducks, you got to think about, because I'm thinking about a down comforter, right? So find the comfort and the balance in something simple. You've got everything you need. You've got support. Go after what's passionate for you. Go after your passion. You have the ability to make it to the top of this mountain. You need to go to the top of the mountain. When the great wave comes, go to the mountain. The mountain with the law, the mountain with your integrity, the mountain with your moral code. So ducks, they do really well in the water. They're good in their emotional water, but they're not very good on the land, and flying, they're even kind of awkward when they fly, really, you know. But they can do a lot. They don't have to do all of it really well. They can do it all. They're playful. They like community, right? They're affectionate. They want attention. Have you ever seen the video on YouTube, on Facebook or whatever, where the little boy's like this, and he's got his arms held out, and the duck comes running to hug him, and there's one with a chicken too. It's so sweet. So maybe you've been feeling out of your comfort zone. Maybe you haven't felt comfortable. It's been awkward, and you weren't doing everything quite. You didn't do it all very well. And maybe you're like I have been my whole life. If I don't do it really, really well, gosh, the window's open and I'm letting Daddy Longlegs in. I don't want Daddy Longlegs in here. Hold on. I gotta shut this window. I've just spent the rest of the evening going around and helping them outside because I don't want them to die. I just don't want them around me. So, wow, I just picked up crow. I don't want the crow around me. No, I don't. So, universal laws, truths are now being revealed. Use the energy to create your reality. So something's being revealed. Okay, I was just going to something different when we got that. So I don't know what happened to our other message. It went somewhere else. Spirit switched it. Literally, they switched it on me. I don't know where it went. That's interesting. This is interesting too, because this is what my hand went to next, and I just shuffled it away and it came out again, so there's a reason. Dove, feel and allow a deeper sense of peace to fill you now. This is divine quality. So a true master is able to find peace even amidst chaos. right? So allow the storm to clear. We had a monsoon. It was pretty gnarly, and it was a great deal of energy released. And then the very next day, which was today, it was blue sky and sunshine. So with the duck, if you've been feeling out of your comfort zone, if you've been feeling awkward, if you have been so busy that you haven't been able to relax, maybe you've been taken out of your natural environment, so you feel like have you felt like a caged bird? Maybe you got so busy with life that you got off your path. You off the path that you wanted. I wanted to fix this little cabinet that has my decks in it. That was supposed to go in my tiny trailer, and that's what I wanted to do. I met a girl here, and she's redoing a bus, and I wanted to do that. And other people are like, you know, Spirit's saying, don't listen to other people. People are like, why would you want to waste your time and money on something like that? That's ridiculous. Don't do that. Spirit's been talking about this for quite a while. So we get so busy, and then we get off course. Now, maybe I'm busy creating my wellness line, and I'm busy doing my readings and setting my house up and getting my cats comfortable, and yet that's something that was really important to me, and it was always in the back of my mind. I never let that go. I thought about that a lot. It actually hurt me. What came up in my albums on Facebook, it came up, my Sexy Beast 83 for me, the album came up, and looking at those pictures upset me. It hurt me. That meant something to me. It was important to me. And so sometimes we push away what matters to us because we have a sense of responsibility, or other people are expecting something for us. And so Spirit's saying right now, the message from the duck is about revisiting things that matter to you, friendships that maybe fell by the wayside because of work or because of whatever life that's been happening. It's talking about reestablishing your old, certain connections and making new connections and allowing that in so that you can be feeling more comfortable. Because what did I say? That guitar, it's so comfortable. It's like somebody could just come in here. It's so relaxed and chill. Just pick up the guitar and start playing it. Chairs are super comfortable. I mean, look, she freaking sits on the floor. It's relaxed, right? There's no protocol here. I don't know why I said those words, but that means something to somebody. So, is it comfortable where you're at? Didn't sound like it was. So the crows like shiny things. They're thieves. They have a mob mentality, actually. They scare off predators by cawing really, really loudly. They're very intelligent. They're the sentinels that get sent out to check out what's going on. JJ. They're a messenger. So, the crow, it's like the bird that we have outside, the half waxwing, half flycatcher. It's a black bird, but it's not just black. If you see it in the light, it's like sapphire blue. But a crow is like black and purple. And black is protection. Black is going deep. Black is classy. Black is classy. Black is dressy. Purple is spirituality. So and the fact that it's a bird of the air that's very comfortable in the air, it's showing your connection to your highest self. So you've got one in the water. You've got one talking about going and connecting to your highest self. And then you got the dove of peace that's saying, just chill out, relax. Go be with some people that you miss. Go. When I go back, I'm going to go get my hair done. I'm going to go see my grandson and my daughter. That's a sense of comfort. Those are people that matter to me. I'm going to meet up with my girlfriend, Julie, and go for lunch. She's my best friend there, right? She never comes here. So that's what Spirit's saying to you. Number 3, this is a number that's supposed to be important for me. Correct neutrality on all levels. Well, that was fast. Curioser and Curioser. Discovery, inquiry, weirdness, curiosity. I'm just a loser. Shouldn't be with ya. Guess I'm a quitter. And you're out there drinking. I'm here thinking about the way it should be. Well, these people aren't me, either one of them, because I'm not drinking and I'm not a loser. So 9, the number 9 says you got everything you need, light worker, to get moving forward and get adventuring, to discover, to ask. And who cares if you're weird? Oh my God, I'm looking at the white glove. That song. You want to go dancing? I can dance like Michael Jackson. No, you can't. But you're adorable. And there's the white glove. Come on, come dance with me. Come dance with me. That means move in harmony. Oh my gosh, that's so hysterical. So, discovering something, weirdness, inquiry, something's curious to you, something's new, something's exciting. So Spirit says, be curious. Be curious and see what's coming. She's got one white glove on. No, she doesn't. It looks like a white glove behind her. No, she doesn't. Somebody with a white glove was saying, come dance with me. Come dance with me. How cool is that? So it could be talking about going to a new place, unfamiliar, something that doesn't feel familiar, something that happens that's a turn of events that's like, woo! You know, something that's really freaking awesome. It could be how you grow in a strange place with people that do things in a different way than you're used to. It's about changing the type of person that you are. It's about being interested in new things. It's about discovering new talents. It's about staying curious and understand that, you know, I said people think I'm crazy. I was dancing in the monsoon. I don't care. I like being a little bit crazy, right? You could be discovering new things about yourself that you didn't even know. Things that you like and things that you're actually really good at. Things that maybe that you thought you couldn't do or that would be denied to you, and all of a sudden, no, the world's your oyster. What is it that you want, right? I'm only dancing by myself. Won't you come dance with me? I'm only dancing by myself. That's no fun, right? I hate to mess things up. So sometimes people don't even move forward because they're afraid that they're going to screw it up, or they're going to be, so then you just don't do anything. Get out of the dreaming stage and start getting into enjoying your world, enjoying life, because hell, we got one go around. Well, I've had many, but in this lifetime, we've got one go around, right? Correct for neutrality. This is my message. So curious, right? Going to new places, discovering new things, figuring out things about yourself. Peacock, Phoenix rising, Peacock. Pay attention to the all-seeing eye, the third eye. I know I'm being watched, right? Your wisdom. So it's talking about your third eye is opening and you are connecting. So watch in you. Something is going to be reborn. Okay, they're pointing me to another deck. So I'm going to grab it for this particular, I don't think for everyone, but just for this particular message, they're sending me over to the moon. The moon is secrets. The moon is like, I'm in a Pisces moon, right? My twin is a Pisces. But they're telling me prosperity's coming your way, babe. There's a message to you. Prosperity's coming your way. Correct for neutrality on all levels. What's the one? Correct for neutrality on all levels. What is it that you want us to see? There's going to be a resurrection. Something new and exciting is going to happen. Something you didn't expect. Woo! I like it when they do it like that. Bring love into this situation. Yeah, bring love into this situation. Hell yeah. I have a sign that says, an old hippie and a flower child live here. Well, here's the flower child. So where's my hippie? Remember? I'm still a new age hippie. So bring love into this situation. That's what Spirit's saying. So what would love say? What would love do? She's a little bit older with a bad reputation. Insatiable habits. It's only me. Mama doesn't trust her. I said if you kiss me, I might let it happen. So we've already talked about this messenger, right? So what? All I can say is, it's again, I mean, it's the Phoenix rising. There's a resurrection happening. It's bring love into the situation, you know? I mean, come on. I'm ready. Are you? I mean, this is your message too, right? This is the one that was supposed to be special message to me. So, new moon in Aquarius. I think my twin's an Aquarius cusper, or maybe he's Aquarius moon. I don't know. I heard that. I am Aquarius. Maybe he's an Aquarius and he lied and he was never a Pisces. I don't know. But bring love into this situation. So you need to be more detached so that you don't, when you're detached, that you would think that is, well, you're saying bring love into the situation and detach. Yeah, you detach so you don't take it personally. You detach so that you don't have any expectation. You just relax. You just relax and you just allow, right? It's telling you that you can't see maybe the solution to whatever it is because you're not thinking outside the box. Outside the box. I'm looking at my little trailer, right? Think outside the box. Okay. Give. If you want to receive, give. Right? I give all the time. So, but it feels good. Today I went to the dollar store. I found a dollar store and I was like, thank you, God, because, you know, I needed some office supplies and I was like, I for $1 for items that were like $14.99 for each item, and I was like, okay, where's their dollar store? So I found it, and I was in there, and there was this little old lady, and she was all hunched over, and I was talking to some other person, we were laughing about something, and she comes wheeling down the aisle, and she goes, oh, I thought you were a worker. She goes, oh, but it's just you ladies talking. And I said, what do you need? And she says, I can't reach something on my shelf. My back is bad. And I said, show me where it's at. I'll go get it for you. She goes, you don't work here? And I said, it's fine. I know how to reach. So I went with her, and I miss my grandma. And she goes, if I take my medication, I'd be able to reach it myself. And I said, you don't have to. I'm here. So we went, wow, that hit me hard. Oh, sorry, I don't know where that came from. You know what? I just got that message from Spirit. When you say, I don't know where this is coming from, it's not you. So I'm connecting to someone else. I'm channeling someone else's pain. Somebody misses their grandma. And I understand that. My grandma's been gone many, many years. But she was my hero too. So somebody's hurting because of that. So be charitable, Spirit says. Help somebody else. It improves your karma. Karma's only a bitch if you are, right? So be kind. Aquarius energy is dreamy energy. And Aquarius energy, they're the entrepreneurs. My dad's an Aquarius. Spirit says, this is the age of Aquarius, right? This is the love movement. And Spirit says, we got to let go of the past because that world's over. And we got a new world. And so let go of the past so that the new can come in and bring love into this situation, right? Change is on its way. It's a positive change. It's a rebirth. It's a resurrection. It's a good change. And Spirit says, no looking back. It's all about moving forward. So maybe you need to do things independently. Go out on your own. Maybe right now everything's been done in a group, and it's time to leave the group. And maybe that's hard. Maybe that's something that's not comfortable to you, or maybe other people will feel threatened by that. But it's definitely about moving forward. It's about doing things in a different way, removing yourself from, gosh, my left leg is aching right now. Phantom pain in my left leg. The Aquarius energy is analytical, it's logical, it's not emotional. And so it's asking you to tap into your logical side, your left brain, right? Maybe that's what they're showing you right now. Left brain. So when you move your left and your right brain, your left and right brain, when you move your left and your right leg at the same time, you're engaging both sides. And women are generally in their right brain, and men are generally in their left brain, right? But sometimes it's the opposite. I've been very much in my left brain lately. I've been very much in my analytical, not in my emotions. And so this is like asking for a balance, but they're asking for you to choose logic over emotion right now. Don't get swayed by other people's tears or by other people's you know, fears. I got fears more than tears because the tears are crocodile tears. They're not even real. So it's time to be independent. It's time to move forward. It's time to make your choice. It's time to be your own self. Be the sign that you are. Be the dreamer. Move forward. Okay, there was a lot there. Correct for neutrality. Number 4, the last one in the Alice in Wonderland deck. I gotta put everything where it goes. This goes here. Correct for neutrality. Gosh, that was that's channeling. Okay, that is absolute true channeling, because I'm just like cruising along all fine, and all of a sudden, boom, and I can't stop it when it happens. So you just have to bear with me as I go through it. I can't stop it. So somebody's grandma, they're really hurting and they miss their grandma, and that's okay. Their grandma loves them. Their grandma's proud of them. Their grandma's helping them. If their grandma is not with them in the physical, like if their grandma is in spirit, you could guarantee you, you have no reason to fear. You have no reason to worry. Even if your whole family's pissed off at you, your grandma's saying, go for it. I'm getting the words compassion, kindness, forgiveness, and it is for self first, right? Your grandma is your obstacle remover. Your grandma is your Ganesh. So whatever there is a problem with, you go to your grandma and then you say, you help me grandma, help me figure this out, right? I want to follow my passion. Mortality. Life is bright. Life is brief, bright, beautiful, and yours to live. So don't waste it. Don't waste your life, right? What am I looking at? I can't even see what this thing is that this person is holding on to. It's really weird looking. Look at that. Can you see what that is? What that means? I don't know what it is. It's like a piece of a body part, but not even like the whole thing. It's a mask. It's a mask. It's a skull. It's like a skull mask over top of a life. So you're living like you're dead when you're actually alive. That's weird. You're acting like you're dead. You're not about to die. It's not a card of death. It's talking about making the most of your life. Why are you walking around with a death mask? The plague doctor. Why are you walking around like the plague doctor? So many people feel that life is hard. It's a burden. Some people, like, they live for when they go to heaven, you know? I kept, when I saw this, before I even saw this, I heard that song, I Just Want Somebody to Die For. I hate that song. Every time I hear it, I cry. And he says, I don't want to be alone. I don't want to be alone. And then the nurse or the counselor says, does that scare you? And he said, I don't want to be alone. I just want somebody to die for. You're not dying. There's your message. You're not dying. You're living like you're dying, but you're not dying. Why don't you change your words and say, I just want somebody to live for. I want to live. I want to live for myself. Appreciate the fact that you're alive. You know, I mean, I'm going to say something completely sideways. You could go out tomorrow and get hit by a truck. You don't know. You know, we don't know what our souls have chosen before we come here and how long we're going to be here. So you live every single moment like it's your last. Don't wait. I don't wait anymore for anything. I enjoy. I go out. I dress up when I go to the grocery store. I'm dressed up when I go hiking. I'm living every single thing. I'm enjoying. When I go out, I go to the store and I buy, the plants that I buy, they smell amazing. I choose carnations and dianthus and lavender and things that smell good to me. I surround myself with all the things that I love, right? I'm enjoying my life. God, I love it every single day. I'm so grateful. I love this house. I love this setting. I love my medicine wheel. I love it, I love it, I love it. And when you talk about love, 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 and you're focusing on that, your energy is vibrating at a higher frequency. You're not doing this. You're not walking around. I am not walking around with a plague doctor's mask on. Sorry. Spirit doesn't want me to. I understand that people don't like that. They get mad at me all the time. Why aren't you wearing a mask? Because Spirit told me I don't need to. There's no reason for it. I'm not sick. I'm not sick. I don't have anything that can be passed on to anybody else, and I'm not wearing a mask. It's also a spiritual statement. I don't wear a mask, period. So you can go ahead and be angry if you want. You can shut this fucking channel off. I don't care. I'm not wearing a mask. This says, why are you going around with a plague doctor's mask on? Okay? Why are you doing this? Worrying about dying. Worrying is going to bring it to you. That's the energy. The energy that you put out, it's going to draw it towards you. You are manifesting and in control of your existence. If I choose to focus on dying, if I choose to focus on getting sick, I'm going to pull that energy towards me. I am not. I won't wear a mask. I don't need a mask. So mortality, it is what it is. If I'm going to go, I'm going to go. But I'm going to enjoy while I'm here. And that's the message. If you're going to be angry that I said that, I know everybody's life gets snuffed out. At one point it goes. We've got it all prearranged. I'm not going to plan on it happening before it needs to. Kingfisher, this is a badass card. Kingfisher is amazing. The Kingfisher, you know how with the animals, in the animal kingdom, generally it's the male animals that are the beautiful ones, the ones that stand out. Like you think the cardinal, for example, the bright red, and the female is kind of like a dull gray, right? Even the peacocks, even the ducks. But the Kingfisher, this is the female, and she is beautiful. She's periwinkle, my absolute favorite color in the entire world. And what did I say when we began this message? Prosperity's coming to you. Babe, prosperity's coming. I said that. Prosperity is flowing. Have faith. You're going to receive it in perfect timing. This Kingfisher is telling you, you're getting, prosperity comes in many ways, right? Don't worry about it. Prosperity comes in health, right? It comes in wisdom. It comes in knowledge. It comes in meeting the right people at the right time. I meet the right persons at the right time, and everything works out in my highest good. I manifest everything I need when I need it, because I'm in the flow. I'm working with spirit. I don't work against spirit. When spirit tells me to do something, I do it. When they tell me not to do it, I don't do it. I'm not being led around my nose like I'm a robot. I ask for guidance. I ask what is in my highest good, and then they say, this would be what you should do. Okay, cool, I'll do it, right? And then it goes well for me. So this is interesting because everybody thinks about the bird that went, that Noah sent off to bring back when there were signs of land, right? And we always thought it was a dove, because I think they mix it up, because Jesus had the olive branch come down in the beak of a dove, right? So I think they figured it was the same thing. But it was literally, the myth or the story was that it was a kingfisher that he released. A kingfisher is a diving bird. So because you think about the great flood that took place, that's a great wave of emotion, right? When the great wave comes, go to the mountain. When the great wave comes. But the kingfisher, look at the yellow around the kingfisher's head. Because when the bird came back with signs of life, it was yay, we can get off this freaking boat that we've been on forever. Are you a deep sea diver? Is that what a deep sea fisherman? Are you a kingfisher? So you're going to get off that boat. And this is one that's able to catch its fish. This is the one that brings warmth and sunshine into your life and prosperity. That's what the message of the kingfisher is. It talks about being able to dive into your emotional waters very easily, because that's the kind of bird you are. It's prosperity. It's summertime. It's warmth. It's new. It's happiness. It's, I'm here ready to receive, and my world is abundant, and everything comes to me in the perfect timing, in the most beautiful way. That is what the kingfisher wants you to say. Ooh, I just rhymed. So you don't have to try so hard. People try too hard to make something happen. It's kind of like one step at a time, right? What should I do? This. Okay, do it. And then allow. That's it. There's great stuff on its way. There's prosperity on its way. There's new life. There's new beginnings. There's resurrection. There is, I'm getting my sexy beast. And yes, I am. My sexy beast represents my twin. I am getting my sexy beast here. That's what's going to happen. I don't care how spirit manages to do it. It's not my problem. That's what they figure out, right? They're just telling me, just trust in it. Trust in divine timing. Trust in the divine flow. Trust in what you know. What do you need to release? Doubt, fear, drama, worry. and bring love into the situation. Procrastination, release procrastination. I say release doubt. Release doubt and fear and worry and bring love into the situation. I'm putting everything away, and as I put things away, if anything pops out, I'll share it. I like impromptu readings like this. It's kind of cool. I mean, it's late. I haven't even had dinner. But you want an affirmator? Cool. Affirmator. I love this little deck. My friend Sandy gave this to me. I don't know whatever happened to her. She's long gone. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Divine timing. Everything is timing, and timing is everything. Gladly, I release my concern. I release my concern over timing, and I let things happen when as they will. I trust the divine schedule makers know what they're doing. It can take a long time to reach divine middle management, so that might be a message in itself. I'm trying to get this done, but I'm actually connected in this group here, and I've been trying to push this through, and I'm reliant on this happening. Would you have patience with me? Sure. I know it's going to happen when it's meant to happen. Don't worry about it. I'm just telling you what I want. I'm not mad. Just telling you what I want. Trust. I trust that everything will be okay in the end, partly because I know, simply, it's in my gut. I also, because it's much more fun to live with trust and confidence than to be a defensive wiener. Stop being such a wiener. Stop being so defensive. Stop being so scared. Stop and smell the roses. Stop and smell the flowers, the carnations. I've got great smelling roses. I've got great smelling carnations. I got great smelling lavender. It smells badass. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality. One more. I like this little deck. I don't know why this number is getting these. They just are. I'm delighted that you're here. If you're afraid somebody won't be delighted that you're there, you're wrong. Release the concern. It's the seat of sexual energy and creativity that's highlighted right now for me. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Do we have one more that's going to pop? Somebody's feeling a little blue, so they need a hug. I do too. Courage. Sometimes Spirit brings out the Goliath so that the David in you can come out. No one is fearless. No one. But even though I'm not fearless, I am courageous. I'm not saying I'm never afraid. I'm normally not afraid. I'm not normally not afraid, but sometimes I worry and sometimes fear gets in, right? That doesn't mean it's going to stop me though. So I am courageous. When fear shows up, I don't run away from it. I use my courage to conquer it. My courage allows me to walk right up to that fear and kick it in the nuts and then quickly hide behind someone bigger until it goes away. Well, someone bigger is Archangel Michael. So, baby, this is what you came for. Lightning strikes whenever she walks in. Everyone's looking at her, but she's looking at you. Generosity. Ooh, 2 came up into my hands, and then we're going to wrap. Generosity. I give generously to those around me, no matter how much or little I have. I know there's more than enough to go around, and when the key is to allow it to keep going around without stopping, if I stop the flow, I'm like that one person at the stadium who doesn't do the wave. So hey, energy, money is energy, and it flows easily, and it flows easily to me. Ultimate potential. I choose to love life and live life to the fullest of my potential. I trust that this will draw more towards me, experiences and people that support my growth and accomplishment. Tuning into this frequency, I now reach higher heights than I've ever thought possible. Knowing that that's an option, why would I ever tune into anything else? Why would I not trust and believe and focus on that? Why would I focus on anything that's bullshit? I'm looking at you, smooth jazz operator, talk radio host, Valentine in the morning. That's it. Get out into nature. It's time to unleash your inner hippie. Oh, babe, it's time to unleash your inner hippie and step outside of that man-made box. Remember, you got to think outside of that box. You can't think while you're in that box. You got to get outside. Take a walk in the woods. Smell those flowers. Remember? Hug someone. Didn't I just say that? I need a hug. So do you. Hug a tree. You might think that you're being ironic. Like, look at me. I'm being all tree huggery and stuff. But you'll find that even those trees will hug you back. Trees come from a time before irony, and their earnestness and is impervious to our jaded humor. If that doesn't make you want to hug them even more, well, I guess you're a robot. You're not a robot. Go hug a freaking tree. All right, that's it. We're at a wrap. I'm excited. My sexy beast is coming here in more ways than one. In the physical and in the form of a little trailer. Yay, thanks. Love you guys. Hey, if I can help anybody with private reading, dream analysis, any of my Angels Whisper Wellness line, I just created 2 new things today. A Sleeping Beauty Potion. It's a roller. It's amazing. And a confidence booster. I am not a people pleaser. It's basically, but instead of saying it that way, I'm not a people pleaser, it says I can do anything I set my mind to. And it's a spray, and it's amazing. Those 2 went out today. They've already been shipped off. So I love you guys. My website is www.theangelswhisper.com. My email address is sherrycolumbus@yahoo.com. And if you like the video, if you like this, the way Spirit teaches through me, please click like, subscribe, and share these videos. If you're on Facebook, I'm Angels Whisper on Facebook. Peace out. Love ya.